Guess who's back? Yes, it's Drea. I am back on the scene. I know I took a little 2 month hiatus, but had some family things that I needed to take care of. Family always comes first. So I had to take care of that. And now we're back. We're doing interviews. I have a list of people that I have to interview. So I'm going to try to bust out an interview once a week. This week we talked to Eddie. He is one of the founders of ItsMyURLs.com. And it's a really cool site. And I'll just let you hear what he had to say about it. All right. Here we go. It's my URL on the phone. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you ever so much. So let's go ahead and start this interview. I have a couple of questions for you. Now, can you tell me who are the founders of ItsMyURL.com?
Sure. There are four of us. Myself, Eddie, and Sarah. I'm one of the co-founders, and we have Mukhtar Mohammed, who's also based in Boston with me, and then you have Harut Junior Kanjan, who is based in Los Angeles, California, and last you have Phil Kokoska, who is based in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, wow. So you have people all over the place, huh?
Yeah, there are four of us. Each one has a different role, but we kind of do the virtual thing. So we have virtual meetings on Skype and brainstorming sessions. Skype's been an invaluable tool for us.
Yes, it is. I'm learning that very quickly. That Skype is very very useful.
Right, right.
So, can you explain to me and to the people on how the site really works?
Sure. So basically, with more and more social networks being added to the internet every day, it's tough to let people know about where to find you on all these sites. So most people have at least a Twitter, Facebook, maybe a LinkedIn, or maybe still a MySpace, Skype, AIM, all these different links that are considered part of their online presence. So what we do is simplify the task of letting people know how to find you on all these sites. So you sign up with It's My URLs. It's a free service. You go to ItsMyURLs.com. Just like any other site, you add a profile photo, a little info about yourself, and then you start adding your specific profile links to each one of those networks. So you'll add your Twitter profile link, you'll add your Facebook, your LinkedIn, any other site. You can add as many as you want, and then in return, you can use your link to your It's My URLs profile, which is itsmyurls.com/Eddie. EDDY. That's mine. So if you go to that, you'll be able to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, any other site, even not even only social networks, but you could put MP3 download links or modeling portfolio links, anything.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I have a better understanding of it now. So, where did you get the idea to start this site?
That's a great question. So before we had the startup company going, I was the director of marketing for a small record label in Connecticut, Live Your Life Records. So
Hmm.
we had an artist, and things started to go well. We were on the Billboard charts, and he had a show booked in California, and we're both on the East Coast, but flew to California with him, as well as the other partners, and we met up with Harut, who was a friend of mine growing up. He used to live in Boston, and he lived in Los Angeles, so I stayed at his house at the time. We went to the venue, the artist performed, and then someone at the venue gave me a business card.
Hmm.
The business card had about 6 to 10 links on the front of it.
Hmm.
Twitter, Facebook. He said, Eddie, check me out sometime. And I was immediately just turned off by how much information. It was like information overload. Like, I don't even want to go to any of these websites.
Right.
So that's when the light bulb went off. And I said, well, what if he only had one link? And then on the back end, on the internet, he could have all of his sites and he could adjust them, edit them anytime he wanted to. So, and the idea was born, and I mentioned it to Harut, and he said, Eddie, that's a great idea. Let's see if we can do something. So we called the other two partners, Phil, who's a developer in Florida, and he said, I can do that, no problem. And then I got back to Boston. I told the other co-founder, Mukhtar Mohammed, about it, and he said, Eddie, let's do it right away. I'll get some designers, and I'll get some promotional material together, and it just took off.
Right, it has. It's a really, really good idea because I've actually gotten cards as well, and it's like all their Twitter and all their Facebook is like all on one thing, and it's just like it's like an overload, like you said. It is a lot to try to look
Yeah,
at all at one time.
it is. It is. So, and, the benefit of just having one link on there now is that, let's say you have a Twitter and a Facebook on your card, but you add some other social networks, a new one that just came out. This way, you don't have to reprint new cards with that link on it. You just have your It's My URLs link on it, and then on the back end of your It's My URLs profile online, you just add that profile to it. And, you'll never have to print new business cards, for as
Right,
many new profiles that you add or any that you don't use anymore.
right, right. That's really, really cool, cool. So, how do you get celebrities to join?
Um, that's a secret. No,
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. Basically, our first celebrity that we got to join was Faison Love, who is a pretty big actor.
right,
Uh, Couples with Trees and Friday and a lot of movies. So, Harut actually ran into him in Los Angeles because, just out and about, he happened to run into him and he said, "Hey, we just started this website. Check it out." And he checked it out. He loved it. Um, and since then, we got pretty close. He invited me out to LA a couple of times. And from there, he kind of opened the door for a couple other celebrities. And then from there on, you just go from one to the next and say, "Hey, do you know anybody else that would be interested?" And it kind of snowballed after that because it's such a useful service. And what we do for celebrities, we have a key feature. It's just like on Twitter, how they can get verified.
right. That was gonna be my next question.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So, how do you verify the celebrity?
So we have a process, and the process is that the celebrity has to email us more than one clear photo of themselves holding a piece of paper or, a post-it board or something with their It's My URLs link on it, and so that we can clearly see their face as well. Um, and it's up to us to distinguish if that photo's been photoshopped or tampered with, just to make sure it's an original photo. And those photos are stored offline, and they're never shared with anybody else, but we do need to have them on file in case there is a dispute of identity.
Right.
But we take it very seriously because if someone gets verified on Twitter, they're only verifying their Twitter account. But if they get verified on It's My URLs, essentially they're getting verified for every link on their profile. So their Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, any other site that they have is, if their fans go to that page, they have to trust us that those are their actual sites. So we take that very seriously.
Right, right, right. And I can definitely understand that. So how exciting was it for you to see what you guys created on USA Today?
It was crazy. I remember I was actually laying down, ready to go to sleep, and I looked at uh, Google to see if there'd been anybody else that posted any links about us, and I saw one that said USA Today at the bottom, and I just kind of like looked twice. I'm like, that really is my URL? Yeah. And it was, and I clicked on it, and it's just crazy. I called the other co-founders, and they thought I was just playing with them, but I wasn't. And we've been in a couple of different articles after that, so pretty big one.
Good, good. That is exciting. Who is an artist or an actor that you personally feel like you want to join on the site?
Just to say it, I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, so you know, just to have Jay-Z on it, he's been a pretty big influence on me. Growing up listening to his music, uh, it would just be cool. I mean, it's unbelievable just to see some of these people that I did grow up with. I used to, listen to Kid Capri's music, um, watch Faison Love's movies. It's just, it's kind of surreal when I sit back and look, and it's like, I used to watch or listen to these people's music and products, and now they're actually using mine. It's just, it's crazy, and I'm very grateful, and grateful for having them sign up. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I can. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Especially if you get Jay Z, I'll be happy for you too. I like Jay Z too. So, who are some of the people in your life that keep you grounded?
Definitely my family. My immediate family, which would be my brothers, my sisters, my mother, my girlfriend, and definitely my business partner. I mean, anytime we kind of get a little bit excited and say, hey, we got this great website, when we start talking all big and stuff, one of us starts talking big and say, hey, listen, knock it up. We're still the same people we were. Don't take it out of control. So kind of keep each other grounded. That's a good thing.
Yes, it is. So, I have one more question for you, then I'll let you go. Where do you see the site in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I see us expanding. Uh, 5 years is such a long time in the internet space, and
Yeah.
it's like hopefully we are on most people's sites. Just having a little ItsMyURLs gear on the site, maybe, just so people are familiar with the icon and they say, okay, I found Jay-Z on YouTube, so I want to find his other sites. I'll just look for the gear and click on it. Find him on Facebook, just look for the gear and click on it. So, it'd be nice to be pretty much an internet standard of where to find people on all of their platforms. That would be great, but like I said, 5 years is a long time in the internet space. So,
it is, but it's what you guys have is really really cool and neat. It's not like a site like a MySpace or a Facebook or something like that. Tomorrow, next month, a year from now, there's going to be a new hot thing like Twitter or Facebook, and then you guys will be already prepared to, whoever joins, they just add that to their account, so you guys be fine.
that's a convenience to the site. It's like because you're only adding your links, you're not adding anything complicated. So uh, Apple came out with a service for their iTunes called Ping service
Right.
for artists and stuff. And immediately the first day, ours their service was integrated with ours because all you had to do was add your Ping profile link to your ItsMyURLs profile.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you guys will be perfectly fine. I don't think you guys will be stopping anytime soon because it's going to be a new something in the next tomorrow or whenever. So you guys will be perfectly fine.
One more thing I just wanted to mention is the barcode feature, the QR barcode feature on the profiles. It's one of the sharing tools that you have on each profile. So when you sign up for ItsMyURLs, you have all you simplify, you add all of your links to your profile. But the second part of your profile is what we call the sharing of it. So there's sharing tools on the bottom. Anybody that goes to that page, your profile, can share it on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, any other site just by clicking one of the little buttons on the bottom. But there's also a little square barcode, and you've probably seen them on mainstream like marketing materials from big companies and stuff. So if someone scans that with their cell phone, with their iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry, they'll be directed to your ItsMyURLs profile, the mobile version. It looks different than the website version. It looks pretty cool on the phone, and they can immediately add you on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn. So if you meet somebody out and about, you pull up your barcode on your phone, have them scan it, and immediately they can add you to Facebook or Twitter or check out your music, download your song. It's just, we've taken it to a different level with that, and you can put it on your business card. It's really cool.
Wow, that does sound cool. So do you guys have an app on what is it, on an app or anything?
We're working on the iPhone app and Android apps right now, but that is live right now. You can use that. Every profile has their own QR code. And you can actually, when you log into your profile, you can see how many people have scanned it, as well as how many people have clicked on your links on your profile.
Wow. I find that very cool, honestly. Wow. That is really, really cool. Well, thank you so much for, taking the time out to interview me. Have me interview you. Is there anything else you want to let anybody know before I let you go?
I just want to say thanks for the opportunity, and I'm really glad that you reached out to me for this interview. And also, if there's any aspiring entrepreneurs and business people out there, and you think that it can't be done, it's just just a matter of getting the right team and the right idea. Just don't let anything stop you. I mean, we didn't let no money or not having the time of the day or anything to work it, to have our regular jobs and do this site. It's just don't take no for an answer. Keep going.